G'day gang, how you doing? So today we're going to learn OD by the mighty Polyphia on a 4-string bass tuned B, D, A, D. Now you can still play it on a 5 because that's just the bottom 4 strings of a 5-string. The string gauges 130, 100, 80 and 60. Also for our tone, so instead of a clean tone, we're going to add a bit of dirt on there. I myself am using a Helix LT and I've got it set at SVT crunch setting. In regards to Clay Gobo, the bass player from Polyphia, so he has this really cool hybrid picking technique where he uses a pick and then his middle finger to pop and stuff. I'm not going to play it like that. I'm going to play double thumbing and then popping with my fingers. I just find that easier. But you play it however you want. If you want to play with a pick, do that. However you can get the sounds that you want to get, you just do that, yeah? So the way that we learn this song is we just break it into smaller pieces. So I've got a performance that I did of this, links in the description below. And I'm just going to break that into small pieces, right? Then we're going to take those small pieces and just break them down into just basic notes and patterns and phrases. Before you know it, the song's done. All right, before we get started, make sure that you like and you subscribe. And if you really want to, check out my Patreon. There's some cool stuff there, Bass Essential Series, a bunch of exclusive stuff. You can nominate videos that you want to see done. In fact, in the comments below, let me know what the next New Devils tune that you want me to play and do a tutorial for, and maybe it will happen. All right, but let's do this. Alright, here's that first section, nice and slow. 1, 2. Alright, so nice and slow, we've got 1, 2, then a triplet ghost, and then we play with our middle finger. Right, the 4th fret. Okay, then we slide up to the octave, up on the 15th fret. Now, if that's too hard, you can always go. Okay, sometimes in the performance video, I actually traded the big slide ups for playing it just there, just because it's easy, especially if you're playing this song live in a band and you want to make sure that you hit every note correctly. Then using the octaves with this part of your finger is a lot more convenient. Also, you could use a whammy pedal, like so you could play it and then use the whammy pedal to make it go up an octave. But if you want to, you just slide it up an octave, it's not that big a deal. All right, so let me just have. All right, now slower. Remember, you can always use the YouTube slower up or downer feature on it. So that's just 4th fret, stop, 3rd fret, then we slide to the 11th, down the 7th. And then we have, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got, which is, okay, so it's low B, ghost, 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 note, ghost, ghost. So then it's just, then we've got, which is the triplet. All right, a 6th fret on the top D, and then another 2 ghosts. All right, so that whole section is 1, 2. All right, this next section is really simple. I'll show you the performance video now. All right, so there we just had All right, at distortion, it's just 4th fret, 2nd fret on the low B. So this next section, I'll play it for you now. All right, so here's that section without backing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so nice and slow, we've got fourth fret, we do that triplet pattern, ghost, and then play the 4th. 4th and the 3rd octave, and then 2nd, 1st, 3rd, 3rd, 2nd on the low B. And then we've got, which is just 4th, 3rd, up to the 10th, open B. And we've got, which is just hammer onto the 2nd, and then open, so octave, open B, 3rd on the low D, so. And then pull off. Okay, so that's from 5th to 4th, back to the 2nd, and then that takes us into the solo. Alright, now we've got the solo section, and yeah, it is pretty tough at 136 beats per minute to play this clean, but the finger pattern that I've used, I think is very economical and fairly easy to play, okay? Plus the distortion's gonna help, and just make sure that you raise that volume, okay? Because then we don't have to hit as hard, all right? So you want a pretty good volume on your setting. I'm using this hand and this hand as much as I can to not make noise, because we do have distortion on our bass and it is gonna be loud. We want it to be nice, smooth and clean, okay? So we want our volume to be up. Use a healthy dose of compression too, that's gonna help. You're copying exactly what I'm doing. I start with a pluck. Okay, so nice and slow for the second phrase, starting with slap, we've got, all right, same as before, but now we're slapping. Which is 9 to 11 to 12. It's harder to play these slow sometimes. I'm used to playing them quick now. All right, so then you've got, which is pluck, 14, 15, slide down, and then 11th on the top D. Okay, for the next section we've got which is all on the 9th fret, 9th again to the 11th, ghost, 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 and then plucking, so. Now it's important to bring your first finger over here, because then you can play. When you get really fast, it's very important, because if you try and go, it's not going to work. All right, so you got, and you've got, now that's a hard jump. All right, so that's 15 to 18, and then 14 to 17, and then 8, 9. All right, so we've got, and, all right, which is, okay, so 9, 11, 12. All right, which is 15, 16, 18. I'm just hammering these on, pluck, pluck, pull off, then, which is 12, 11, 10, back to 11. So pluck, hammer onto the next string on the 11, which is 15 to 11. Ghost, ghost. All right, so here's that next section. Okay, and here's that section a bit slower. Okay, so we've got all up. Then we've got, which is fourth, which is the same as our lick before, but now we're going up to the octave. Same as before, but now we're going to do the. So, then we've got, which is, now you could play that, but you can do the slide, it's pretty cool. Up to the 11th, back down, then fourth, fourth. Now you can add another slide in there as well, if you want. And then we've got, which is low B, and then we cut it off. Then we play triplet, and then we play the 9th fret, which is just all low B, and same lick as before. All right, here's the start of the slow section. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, so that's just second fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret there. Then we've got 4th, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, up to the 7th, 5th fret. all right, which is, then we've got on the 4th fret, so ghost, ghost. All right, the whole soft section. All right, now we just start pumping the old 9th fret, 7th fret. One and 2 and. Okay, and that leads us to our final section. Here it is. All right, so all up nice and slow we've got. All right, so